class 9th CBSE. So I hope you all are well, keeping a good health. Now, in my last turn, I started the poem from class 9, Gifts of Grace, honoring our vocations. This was a poem in which I have discussed you about the various vocations, means talents or professions or traits practiced by many people in India, and I've taught you that every person is unique and every profession is unique. They play the important role in the society and contribute to the country's progress and prosperity as a whole. I have given you many examples also that if any professional, whether small or big, is unable to perform or had been there the absence of that particular profession in your country, then how the life would have been, कैसे लाइफ जिंदगी होती. तो हर कोई यूनिक है, हर कोई किसी का प्रोफेशन यूनिक है, तो we should respect each other's vocations and we should try to contribute with our talent to the progress and prosperity of the country as a whole. ठीक है, we have done till third stanza. हम लोग थर्ड स्टैंजा तक कर लिया था, बोटमैन तक. Boatmen also play a very important role because boatmen are ready to face the dangers at sea and in a very happy manner while singing and enjoying their work at sea. They go there to catch the fish, keeping their life at stake, and then while turning back after returning home, they are ready to share their experiences of life at sea. Now, today we are going to study the fourth stanza. That is the shoemakers. The shoemakers. Fourth stanza. Fourth stanza is about the shoemakers. Okay. The shoemakers affirming the quality of shoes till return home. The shoemakers affirming means assuring or confirming the quality of their work. Their work is what? Making shoes, making comfortable shoes for the feet that walk, dance, run, jump, and return home. So, in this stanza, the poet talks about the work of the shoemakers. The shoemaker, he means to say that the shoemakers are also the unique tradesperson. They are also the unique members of our society. Their profession or trade is also unique, and they are very confident, or they give assurance of making comfortable footwear or shoes for our feet, because in our everyday life we perform many activities. हम बहुत सारी activities perform करते हैं, जैसे कि we run, we dance, we jump, we play. So while doing all these activities, we wear something in our feet. And that is called footwear, shoes. So while doing any activity, we wear some footwear, and these shoemakers made this footwear. So while doing any sort of activity, we wear footwears made by these shoemakers, and these shoemakers very proudly perform their act of making shoes, assuring the comfort to be provided by the shoes made by them. And it's a guarantee that while doing our day-to-day activities, and their shoes will provide us full comfort and gives the guarantee of returning home safely. Those shoes bring make us reach our home with safety or safely without providing any injury to our feet. So that is the work of our shoemakers. So they are very proud of their profession. They are very proud of their vocation with the perform, the trade with the perform. So here the poet is praising the hard work of the shoemakers. So let us write a note about this stanza. Okay. Okay. So stanza 4th. Stanza 4th. The shoemakers will return home. चलिए लिखते हैं. Take out your copies and pen and pencils and be ready to write. And suppose if you are not having copy, pen and pencil, because it's summer vacation time and most of you have gone for vacation, spending time with your relative's house or somewhere outing you are doing. So if you have mobile phone, even you can go to YCD channel class 9 CBSE, and you'll find the teacher Vishnu Verma going live over there, teaching you live. You can attend the classes live there, and in your free time, leisure time, you can visit the channel YCD Times on YouTube and make a note of all the chapters which I have taught till now. You'll get all the previous videos also covering all the topics from the beginning. Okay, so let's write. So in this stanza, the poet talks about the hard work and creativity of the shoemakers who make a variety of shoes for our feet and ensuring full comfort. Ensuring full comfort. They affirm वो अफर्म करते हैं, कंफर्म करते हैं दैट द क्वालिटी ऑफ स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड so the shoemakers affirm that the quality of strong and durable strong and durable shoes made by them. What does it affirm? They affirm that the quality of strong and durable shoes made by them will help so they proudly affirm. They proudly affirm that the quality of strong and durable shoes made by them will help us walk, dance, jump, and return home safely. Return home safely. Okay. So this stanza reflects how the hard work of the shoemakers makes our daily life easy and comfortable. So, as you all know, that no matter we have a big car, no matter we are wearing a very expensive watch, no matter we are wearing very expensive clothes, but for every occasion, whether it is casual or party or formal, we need to wear some footwear as per the requirement. And the foremost requirement, first and foremost requirement is safety. So the shoes should be strong and comfortable. And that assurance is given by the shoemakers of our country. So they also contribute in a huge way for our country's progress and prosperity. You are right, from the Prime Minister and President of India till the common man, everybody wears some footwear. So it should be comfortable and strong, and that is assured by the shoemakers. Now, next stanza is about the cook. Now the poet talks about the cook. Fifth stanza. Hmm. Now here, next stanza, the poet talks about the cook, the delicious singing of the cook, or the rhythm means flow of the designer. Mason is celebrating what belongs to them and to none else. None else means nobody else. So here in this stanza, the poet talks about the cook who is very proud of preparing delicious food or dishes because it's also an art. Everybody can't cook the delicious dish randomly. Just try to enter in your kitchen one day and try to cook something. I'm 100% sure that you will make a mess over there. A person who's not skilled in proper cooking cannot cook good and tasty food. No matter how hungry we are, but if the food is not tasty, we can eat a little bit to satisfy our hunger, but we cannot eat in proper manner until the food is tasty. That's why we visit a particular restaurant, a particular cafe, or particular hotel because it is famous for its particular dish. Like we often talk that about our mother and other lady family member that they are specialized in this particular dish they make very tasty. So we demand them during the vacation time or holiday time that me prepare this dish or that dish or something like that. So ये भी एक कला होती है खाना बनाना. बहुत ऐसा नहीं है, बहुत से जेंट्स भी बहुत अच्छा खाना बनाते हैं, लेडीज भी बनाती हैं. So you have to be expert in that. So that's what the poet talks about, that the cooks are also a part of our society, a part of our country, and their trade, their work, their talent, their vocation should also not be overlooked. Because a tasty food is also an important requirement or necessity for everyone. Similarly, the designers who make designs of clothes, there are so many designers, designer of clothes, designer of buildings, architects who design the buildings, interior designer who designs. So, just like cook, the cook who is very proud of preparing tasty dishes because it's an art. A better cook could be at your home also. You can see many person working in hotels, restaurant and all because of their talent, because of their ability to cook very good food, a particular dish. So in the same manner, there are other professions like masons who make the brick houses, who join the bricks with the help of concrete and cement material and convert it into a big or small house for our living, isn't it? They also play a very important role in society. Similarly, the designers who design, there are so many designers, some designers design the clothes, some designers design the buildings, interior decorators and all. Some designers design the jewelry and all. So they also uh, play a very important role in our society. So each and every profession is unique, as I've told you. So here in this stanza, the poet talks about the cook, the mason, and the designer who work with flow, who work in rhythm, who are very proud of their vocations, of their work. They work diligently to satisfy our needs with their hard work and ability and contribute to the society and the country as a whole by coordinating their efforts together. Okay, so let's write a note about this stanza. So delicious, none else. From here, the delicious, none else. I'll make you write down a note. Okay. So this is your fifth stanza. The delicious, none else. So the cook, the mason, and the designer, they are also proud of their vocation because that talent, that particular trade, that particular ability belongs to them and no one else. Means no one else can do that. Like I'm teaching you, everybody can't teach. There could be many teachers, but no one can teach the way I am teaching. Or I cannot teach the way the others are teaching. So the poet says that the cook merely sings while preparing the tasty food. The poet says that the cook merely sings while preparing food. Whereas the designers and masons, whereas the designers and the masons also celebrate, what is it? Also celebrate their work and creativity. Work and creativity with rhythm. With rhythm. Because it belongs to no one else. Because it belongs to them and no one else. And no one else. So they are very proud of it. Okay? They are very proud of it. So the stanza says, highlights that everyone celebrates his or her own vocation, sorry, not vacation, vocation, because they are very fond and proud of their unique talent and creativity. Okay, so this is the fifth stanza. You completed. I hope you are understanding it. No? In case you have any doubt, any query, any dilemma, feel free to put your query and we will try to, I and my team will try to sort it out. Okay. But do not forget to like, share and subscribe the channel so that we may be able to make much better videos next time. Okay. It provides a lot of boost up and confidence to us. So don't forget to keep on liking, subscribing and sharing the channel. Okay. Next stanza. Okay. The voice of the vocation is the voice of the identity. Means last stanza, that is sixth one. The poet says that the voice of the vocation is the voice of the identity. Means the vocation, the trade, the talent, the ability, the skill which they are celebrating with these workers, the, the skilled workers who are celebrating their ability, who are enjoying their work, who are enjoying their talent, that work, that ability is their identity, is their recognition. Identity means recognition. Recognition. Vocation is trade, work, skill, talent. So the work, the poet is trying to say that, or the poet tries to say that the work which we do is our identity. We are identified by our work in the society. Like I am teaching you, so my identity is teacher. Okay, people know me as a teacher, as an English teacher. An engineer has the identity of an engineer, whether civil or architect or electrical or computer science engineer, whatsoever. A doctor is identified by his or her profession as a doctor or a specialist in some branch, like cardiologist or nephrologist or neurologist or psychiatrist or gastroenterologist, whatsoever. Similarly, every professional person in your country has some identity. So you should also have some profession, some trade, so that you may be recognized by your profession. So that is very important. Your profession gives you your identity, recognition in society, respect and recognition. Your vocation gives you respect and recognition. So we should not be aimless. We should have some aim in life to achieve some goal, to achieve some profession, to achieve some skill. Like in the previous chapter, the pot maker, where the girl Scintilla finally achieves her goal of becoming a pot maker. So we should achieve some goal in life which may become our identity. Okay. Otherwise, people call us aimless person without any aim, confused personality. It's very important. I hear Bharat celebrating, means whole India celebrating. the varied voices, means the different voices I hear. Means, and together, when all professions are celebrating, so the poet says that when all the professionals are celebrating, the professionals who are identified by their profession, when they are celebrating together, it means that together the entire India is celebrating. The poet hears the different voices of different people performing different professions, and as a whole, it appears like entire Bharat or India is celebrating different kinds of professions. India is proud of having the different kind of professionals here. So it's a matter of proud for the professionals also and for the country also. Okay. Okay. So let's write down a note for this stanza. Stanza 6. From where it was? The voice of their vocation. Okay. I hear. I hear. Okay. So here the poet says that that the vocation is the identity of the workers, of the professionals. It gives recognition to them. Means the different professionals are identified by their vocations. So all different workers, all different workers together create the voice of India. They create the voice of India with their skills and ability, with their skills, ability, and hard work. Hard work. Okay. Their voices together form a big celebration of the nation. So when they together sing, together enjoy, together. So all these there are different kind of professionals, and their profession is their identity. So these workers together create the voice of India. These different professions and the professionals and their voices create together the voice of India, and together forms a big celebration. Because for India, they are all belong to it. No matter whether it's a big professional or a small professional, they are all part of our country, and together their voices form the voice of India, and it forms the atmosphere of big celebration. Big celebration. Okay. So the stanza highlights that every profession is important and unique, and unique because it makes the country strong, beautiful, and prosperous. And prosperous. It makes the country strong, beautiful, and prosperous. So every profession is important. Now, I hope you all have copied it. In case of any query, any question, any dilemma, feel free to put your queries, put your questions, and it will be sorted out as per your requirement. But again, I repeat, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel. Okay. So let's have the theme of this poem. Okay. And those who have not copied it, they can visit the YCT channel, class 9 CBSE, and they can get access to the video over there and make the notes from there. Now, theme. A very important part of every poem and story or novel of drama, every poetry in prose, because here we write the exact extract of that thing, means what we have understood from there. No, what the extract of this poem. So, as per my knowledge, the main theme could be celebration of the dignity of labor. Okay, celebration of the dignity of labor, according to me, my theme. You can choose your own theme. Importance of vocation, you can write down. Okay, contribution of vocation in the prosperity and progress of the country. So and you have to explain it also. So I am explaining my theme, like celebration of the dignity of labor. So what is the explanation of it? So it is because in the poem, it has been clearly depicted how different work show their vocation. No, so it is because in the poem it has been clearly depicted or shown that how different vocations, no? How different vocations contribute to build a contribute to build a strong and beautiful nation like India. This is the explanation of the theme. That how different our talents build a strong and beautiful nation, because our country, so it has been clear that our country consists of different kinds of professionals who perform different types of vocations, and together it makes our country strong and beautiful. So the poem ends here. How each and every professional contribute for the progress and prosperity of our nation as a whole. Now let us do the central idea of the poem. After teaching central idea, just be ready with your books and copies and pens and pencils, because you have to write it down. After this, I'll end my class today, and for today and rest of the exercises we'll do in the next turn. Okay. Central idea. Central idea of poem. So the poem highlights the beauty of different professions and the pride and the pride people take in performing their profession diligently and wholeheartedly. Diligently and wholeheartedly. It shows that every worker, it shows that every worker, whether a craft person, artisan, carpenter, electrician, boatman, who else? Mason, designer, cook. Or cook. वो उससे पहले का तो हमारा कर नहीं किया आपने ना, ठीक है चलें देखिए करा लेंगे. Okay. So every person, whether a craft person, artisan, carpenter, electrician, boatman, mason, designer, or a cook, what they contribute? They contribute to the society. They contribute to the society and nation in their unique manner. They contribute to society and nation in their unique manner. The poet, so the poet further explains, the poet further explains that, what does it explains? The poet further explains that a person's vocation is his identity. A person's vocation is his identity. A person's vocation is his identity, and together the voices of all the workers create a true voice of India. And together the voices of all the professionals creates the voice of India. So this is the explanation and central idea of the poem. I hope you all have understood the poem in a proper manner. I have explained you stanza wise also, I have given notes also, and I have given you the theme as well as central idea. Now in case of any problem, any doubt, feel free to put your queries, your questions, and in case you want the previous videos to get access to, you can visit the channel, YCT channel, class 9 CBSE. You'll find the previous videos also on each and every topic, but do not forget to like, subscribe and share the channel. Okay, so in my next turn, I'll begin with the exercise